Hanji Vitaji. So in active and passive voice, we have covered the present tense, right? So in present tense, what we have read, that how in simple present tense, in active voice, we have the verb in its first form. And when we convert it into passive, we add is, am, are, and verb, it goes into its third form, right? And in present continuous, verb plus ing, it becomes is, am, are, and we add being to it with verb third form. Present perfect, which is has, have plus verb third form, we add has, have plus been plus verb third form in the passive form. The present perfect continuous tense, it cannot be expressed in passive form, right? So this was about the present tense. Today we will continue with the past tense. So let's start with that. Yes. So in active voice, simple past, the verb is in its second form. So when we have to convert it into passive, we add was, were plus verb third form. Past continuous, was, were plus verb ing, was, were plus being, verb in its third form. Just the way we have learned about converting present continuous. Similarly, with was and were in past continuous, we will add being for showing the continuous form of the sentence. Past perfect had, we will add had been, verb third form. And the past perfect continuous tense cannot be expressed in passive form. So this is the structure that you have to remember. With simple past, was, were, verb third form. Past continuous, was, were plus being plus verb third form. And with past perfect, had been plus verb third form. Let's understand with the help of the example. The man cut down the tree. The man is the subject here. Cut down, the verb. The tree is the object here. So we will interchange the places. The tree, as it is, the verb in this sentence is in simple past, that is verb second form. We will add was to it because the subject is in singular form. So the tree was cut down by the man. The boys were helping the wounded man. The statement is of past continuous. So what we will do? We will add here was being, verb third form. Interchanging the places of subject and object. The wounded man was being helped by the boys. Third statement, he had not ironed his clothes. Had, that is, the statement is of past perfect tense. So he had not ironed. So his clothes had not been ironed by him. So these are very simple structure that you have to remember, that with simple past, what you will do, you will add was and verb in third form. With past continuous, was, were, being, verb third form, and it's past perfect continuous. What we'll do here, with had, we will add been and verb third form. So this is the structure for converting active voice into passive voice. Next is passive voice in future tense. In simple future, we have the structure like with will, shall, verb, first form. In passive, we will have will, shall, be, verb, third form. Future continuous and future perfect continuous tense are not common in passive form. It cannot be expressed in passive form. So what is left is future perfect. In future perfect, the structure is will or shall, have, verb third form. So in passive form, it will go as will or shall, have been, verb third form. I will do it. I is the subject here. It is the object, will do. the verb here. It will be done by me. I shall have written the letter. The letter will have been written by me. Now, this structure is to be followed as in first person pronoun with singular and plural, we add shall. With he, she, it, they, you, we follow with will. So, when the subject changes, the verb will here change. So, the letter ke saath we will add will here. So, the letter will have been written by me. And you have to keep this in mind. Future continuous tense and future perfect continuous cannot be changed into passive form. So these are the simple rules. Simple present, verb जो है first form में है, इसमें is am are लगाकर verb third form में. Present continuous is am are के साथ VING है, is am are being verb third form. Present perfect has have verb third form, has have been verb third form. Simple past verb second form, was were verb third form in passive voice. Past continuous was were ing के साथ, was verb being ing के साथ, sorry, was verb being verb third form. Past perfect हम यहाँ पर लगाएंगे had taken है, that means had के साथ verb third form. Passive voice में ये हो जाएगा had been verb third form. And simple future will shall verb one के साथ, passive voice में will shall be verb third form. And in simple future perfect we will have, shall have, been plus verb third form. Now, there are also cases in passive voice where you get two objects in a statement. So when the transitive verb has two objects in active voice, either the direct object or the indirect object may become the subject in passive voice. Now, how will you identify direct object or indirect object? If you get the answer for what, that becomes the direct object. If you get the answer for whom, that is the indirect object. He sent me a gift. He sent me what? A gift. That means this is the direct object. Whom did he send the gift? Whom के जवाब में है me, that is me हमारा indirect object है. And you can start the statement in both ways. A gift was sent to me, or I was sent a gift by him. So you can transform the sentence in this way. He has lent me some money. He has lent me what? That means some money is the direct object. So you can begin this way. Some money has been lent to me by him. Now इतना ध्यान रखना है, जब आप डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट से शुरू करते हो, जो हमारा इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट है वो बाय से पहले आएगा. I have been lent some money by him. If we start the sentence with indirect object. Accordingly, you will adjust the verb. The verb will agree according to subject, so that way the care has to be taken when you are converting with two objects in passive voice. Dealing with the interrogative forms, when you have to convert the question statement in passive voice. So it has two types, starting with WH words, what, why, when, who, how, whose, and starting with helping verb like is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, did, etc. So rule क्या होगा? पैसिव वॉइस में WH वर्ड्स जो है, जब उनसे आपका सेंटेंस बिगिन होता है, तो योर सेंटेंस विल बिगिन इन WH वर्ड, then you will place the helping verb, then the subject and the verb third form. Keep this in mind. You don't have to give the answer to the question asked, or you don't have to convert the question into assertive sentence. The question form will remain in question form. Rest rules, all the rules of passive voice will follow. As for example, why does your brother sing such bad songs? The question begins with WH word. हमारा helping verb है does. Your brother is the subject. Bad songs, such bad songs, object. Does sing, that means जो हमारा question है ये simple present form में है. So हमने क्या करना है? Why से ही अपने question को begin करना है. Helping verb हमारा जो सब्जेक्ट है वो कौन सा बन जाएगा? सच बैड सॉन्ग्स, एंड ऑब्जेक्ट बन जाएगा योर ब्रदर. तो चूंकि सच बैड सॉन्ग्स इट इज द प्लूरल हियर, सो हमारा जो सब्जेक्ट है वो उसके आगे हमारा हेल्पिंग वर्ब क्या प्लेस होगा? आर. सो व्हाई आर सच बैड सॉन्ग्स संग. सिंग का जो थर्ड फॉर्म है वो होता है संग. By your brother, and the question mark at the end. So this has to be taken care of, that you place the question mark here. In direct indirect speech हमें question statement को बदलना होता है assertive में, but here in active passive the question form will remain in the question form. So question mark is to be placed at the end. Who से जो statements begin होते हैं हम उसमें add करते हैं word by whom. Who is doing the dishes? By whom are the dishes being done? चूंकि ये प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूस का स्टेटमेंट है, डिशेस हमारा जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वो प्लूरल है. सो जब हम ट्रांसफॉर्म कर रहे हैं पैसिव में, हेल्पिंग वर्ब सब्जेक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग आएगा. बाय whom आर द डिशेस बीइंग डन. चूंकि ये कंटिन्यूस का स्टेटमेंट है इसलिए हमने लगाया यहाँ पर बीइंग, एंड वर्ब को किया थर्ड फॉर्म में, डू डिड डन. सो डन विल बी द थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब हियर. Why have you called me here? Why have you called me here? So you is the subject, me is the object here. हम interchange करेंगे places, and the question will begin with WH. So why have I been called here by you? Who broke the jar? Simple past. By whom was the jar broken? Why were you doing the work? Why was the work being done by you? So this way, all the rules of active voice while converting it into passive voice will be followed. The tenses, the conversion, the helping verbs, all are to be followed in the same way in question form as well. Next is starting with the helping verb. Is, am, are, was, were. इसको कैसे डील करना है? So again same है, helping verb लगाना है, and all the rule of the passive voice will follow. जैसे now do, does, did जो होते हैं they will be replaced by is, am, are, was, were. ठीक है? Do cats catch mice? So do को हमने किससे रिप्लेस करना है? are से, क्योंकि हमारा जो सब्जेक्ट एंड ऑब्जेक्ट है वो प्लूरल है. Are mice caught by cats? Does the grocer sell tea? Now the subject जो है वो singular है. Is tea sold by the grocer? So do के लिए are लग जाएगा, and it will depend according to the subject. If the subject is singular, although the question begins with do, so it will change according to that. So is लग जाएगा. So that way अगर does है, subject आपका singular है, is लगा. Has, have, had से ही begin होंगे. Has somebody broken the window? Has the window been broken by somebody? यहाँ by somebody avoid भी किया जा सकता है. So this way you will begin the statements. The question form is to be retained here, and is, am, are, was, were को इस तरह से आपने change करना है. तो इस बात का ध्यान रखना है. Let's take more example. Did the policeman catch the thief? Now here the question begins with did. तो हमने यहाँ पर was या were लगाना है. So was the thief caught by the policeman? Will the postman deliver the letter? Will the letter be delivered by the postman? Can anybody cure me? Can I be cured? We can avoid anybody here. How much weight can you carry? How? WH वाला पार्ट है ये, तो how से ही begin होगा. How much weight can be carried by you? So this way you have to convert a question form into passive. याद रखना है, क्वेश्चन के फॉर्म का आंसर नहीं देना है, क्वेश्चन को असर्टिव में चेंज नहीं करना है, क्वेश्चन फॉर्म में ही रहेगा. नेक्स्ट इज डीलिंग द इंपेरेटिव सेंटेंसेस. इंपेरेटिव सेंटेंसेस जो है कमांड, रिक्वेस्ट, एडवाइस एक्सेट्रा. सो एक रूल है जहां पर हम देखते हैं कमांड से शुरू होता है, जैसे शट द डोर. सो रूल 1 है कि आप इस तरह के कमांड्स को बिगिन कर सकते हो विद लेट, प्लेसिंग द ऑब्जेक्ट, देन बी एंड देन द वर्ब थर्ड फॉर्म. जैसे शट द डोर, लेट द डोर बी शट. सेकेंड रूल कहता है आप शुड लगाकर भी इसको सेंटेंस को फ्रेम कर सकते हो. द डोर शुड बी शट. सो इस दो तरह से आप कमांड को, जो इंपेरेटिव सेंटेंसेस है, उनको चेंज कर सकते हो. ठीक है. नाउ जहां पर रिक्वेस्ट होता है वहां भी आप लेट से भी कर सकते हो. आप वहां पर ऐड कर सकते हो यू आर रिक्वेस्टेड. ठीक है. जैसे एज फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप ले सकते हो जहां पर बिगिन होता है प्लीज हेल्प मी, लेट मी बी हेल्प्ड, और यू आर रिक्वेस्टेड टू हेल्प मी. सो दिस वे यू कैन ऐड. सजेशन है you are suggested to work hard, you are advised to work hard, right? So this way you will change. Now rule 3 क्या कहता है? Adding subject in the beginning when the object in active sentence is not given. जैसे ये वाला है work hard, यहाँ कोई ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं गिवन है, सब्जेक्ट नहीं गिवन है, so simply क्या है? work hard. So what we can do, we can assume the object here that you are advised to work hard. Get out, you are ordered to get out. इसको ध्यान रखना है. इस केस में आपने let से begin नहीं करना है. यहां पर आपने इस तरह से ये phrase ऐड करना है you are. So the passive form, it has to begin with you when the object of the verb in the active voice is not given. Is it clear? So जब ऑब्जेक्ट गिवन नहीं है तो पैसिव फॉर्म जो है इट विल बिगिन विद यू, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू द टोन ऑफ द सेंटेंस, अगर वो कमांड है, रिक्वेस्ट है, एडवाइस है, यू कैन ऐड द वर्ड यू आर एडवाइज्ड, यू आर सजेस्टेड, you are ordered. And if the object is given in active voice, then you will begin in this two way, that is let लगाकर या दूसरा should लगाकर. So this rule has to be taken care of. इसे ध्यान से समझोगे. नेक्स्ट है डीलिंग विद द मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज. मॉडल्स हमने हाल ही में मॉडल्स पढ़े थे. सो मॉडल्स का क्या रूल है? व्हाट यू विल डू, you will place the object, you will place the modal auxiliary, and you will add be to it and verb in its third form. I can do this sum. Can modal है. So following the same rule, this sum can be done by me. You may take tea. Tea may be taken by you. Now इसका ध्यान रखना है, can को could में, may को might में नहीं बदलना है. Is it clear? You just simply have to add be to it and verb in its third form. So can be, may be, should be, would be, must be, ought to be, might be. So ये बहुत सिंपल है. आपको सिर्फ इतना ध्यान रखना है कि आपको बी वर्ब लगाना है यहाँ पर बी फॉर्म और वर्ब थर्ड फॉर्म में. He could manage the house. The house could be managed by him. सो हमने क्या देखा, कुड को कुड ही रखा और उसके साथ हमने क्या लगाया, बी लगा दिया. Our team might win the match. The match might be won by our team. My mother would wake me up. I would be waken up by my mother. So इस तरह से आपने ऑब्जेक्ट को प्लेस करना है, मोडल ऑक्सिलरी के साथ बी लगाना है और वर्ब को थर्ड फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करना है. ये तो गांठ बांध लो कि इन पैसिव फॉर्म ऑल द वर्ब, मेन वर्ब जो है वो थर्ड फॉर्म में ही कन्वर्ट होगा. नेक्स्ट है जहां पर इन्फिनेटिव्स आते हैं एक्टिव वॉइस में एंड वर्ब्स विच आर फॉलोड बाय अ प्रेपोजिशन. सो इन्फिनेटिव्स में हमने क्या करना है, सिमिलर रूल्स को फॉलो करते हुए बस टू के साथ बी ऐड कर देना है, वर्ब थर्ड फॉर्म लगा देना है. He is to do this job. This job is to be done by him. I have to finish this work. This work has to be finished by me. So this way you just have to interchange the object. Subject को verb, जो verb है वो subject के अकॉर्डिंग अग्री करवाना है और आपने सही हेल्पिंग वर्ब प्लेस करके टू बी लगाकर वर्ब थर्ड फॉर्म में करना है. Verbs followed by preposition. So if a verb is followed by preposition in active voice, it is to be retained in passive voice. That means उस preposition को हमने पीछे नहीं छोड़ना है, उसे follow करना है main verb के साथ. They laughed at us. We were laughed at by them. So देखिए main verb के साथ एक at preposition follow कर रहा है, so it will be followed in passive voice as well. Society must look after the poor. The poor must be looked after by society. So इस तरह से आपने जब कोई preposition follow करेगा आपके active voice में, you have to take the prepositions in the followed by the verb in the passive form as well. I was not knocking at the door. The door was not being knocked at by me. तो देखिए main verb के साथ जो preposition है वो follow कर रहा है. So इस तरह से आपने इन sentences को convert करना है. Next है where by is not used. जैसे your honesty pleases me. Now यहाँ पर देखिए I am pleased with your honesty है, यहाँ by नहीं है. by हम एजेंट के साथ लगाते हैं जहां पर ऑब्जेक्ट ह्यूमंस को रेफर कर रहा है, प्रोनाउंस होंगे. बट जहां पर एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स हैं या अदर देन दैट है, वहां पर हमने by preposition follow नहीं करना है. preposition will change there. So according to the word, according to the noun there or pronoun there, we will use the by. So your ignorance shocked me. I am shocked at. So आपने अपनी previous classes जो junior classes है वहां पर words followed by prepositions पढ़े थे, है ना. ये अब काम आएंगे when you will transform it into passive forms. वो इसीलिए आपको सिखाए जाते हैं कि you should know कि किस word के साथ preposition, कौन सा preposition follow करता है. Pleased with, shocked at होता है, right? So इस तरह से आपने ध्यान देना है. Your behavior disgusted me. I was disgusted with your behavior. The news alarmed me. I was alarmed at the news. So this way you will use the correct word there. वहां पर आपने सही word लगाना है जहां पर by की usage नहीं होती है. Next one is without the doer. Where the subject is not important, action is more important. बिगिनिंग में आपको याद होगा जहां पर मैंने कहा था जहां पर हमारा सब्जेक्ट अंडरस्टूड होता है, देयर वी अवॉइड द ऑब्जेक्ट देयर. वहां पर जो हमारा लास्ट में जो सब्जेक्ट होता है उसको हम रिप्लेस कर देते हैं, उसे हम नहीं ऐड करते. जैसे पीपल ईट राइस ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. राइस इज ईटन ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, इट इज अंडरस्टूड राइस लोगों द्वारा ही खाए जाएंगे, सो हम लोगों की बात कर रहे हैं। तो व्हेन दिस इज अंडरस्टूड वी अवॉइड दैट इन आवर पैसिव फॉर्म। सो बाय के बाद हमने जो एजेंट है वो नहीं लगाना है। द ऑडियंस चीयर्ड हिज स्पीच, his speech was cheered, it is understood कि audience ने ही उसकी speech को cheer किया होगा। So where the subject is understood, while converting it into passive voice we will not add that subject there। ठीक है, so इस तरह से आपने कन्वर्जन के वक्त इन रूल्स को ध्यान रखना है। so this is the last part, इस यहीं पर हमारा एक्टिव एंड पैसिव खत्म होता है। आई होप दिस part is clear to you all।